On March 19, 2015, in the heart of Kabul, a woman was beaten, dragged, run over, and burned alive, while police stood and watched. Her name was Farkhunda Malikzada. She was accused of burning the Quran. She never did. Almost a decade later, in Bangladesh, another name echoes the same horror: Dipu Chandra, falsely accused, brutally murdered, and his body burned. Two countries, two mobs, two innocent lives. But here's the uncomfortable question. Did Afghanistan, often portrayed as lawless, deliver more justice than Bangladesh might today? History forces us to ask. Kabul was preparing for Nowruz, the Persian New Year. The sky was clear, the city hopeful. Farkhunda Malikzada was 27 years old, a devout Muslim, a graduate of Islamic studies, a woman who believed faith must stand against superstition. That belief cost her life. Outside the Shadu Shamshira Mosque, Farkhunda confronted a shrine caretaker named Zainuddin, who sold talismans to desperate women, promising fertility, healing, and salvation for money. She said something dangerous. "This is not Islam. You are exploiting faith." Zainuddin panicked, and then he weaponized religion. He shouted, "She burned the Quran. She's an American agent. Kill her." No evidence, no investigation, no mercy. Within minutes, hundreds gathered. Farkhunda screamed, "I am Muslim. I did nothing." No one listened. She was beaten, thrown from a rooftop, crushed under stones. A car was driven over her broken body. Then, in an act that shocked the world, her corpse was dragged 200 meters to the Kabul River, doused in fuel and burned. All while people filmed, all while chanting religious slogans, all while police stood by. This was not justice. This was collective murder. Here is where history takes an unexpected turn. The Afghan government did not deny the crime. They investigated. They found no burned Quran, only Farkhunda's personal notes. Proof the accusation was a lie. 49 suspects were arrested. The instigator and key attackers were sentenced, initially to death. 11 police officers were punished for failing to protect her. Women carried Farkhunda's coffin themselves, breaking centuries of tradition. A memorial now stands at the river where she was burned. Justice was incomplete, but it existed. Now shift the lens. Different country, same script. Dipu Chandra, falsely accused, killed by a mob, his body burned. A human life erased by rumor, fear, and manufactured outrage. The parallels are undeniable, but the difference lies in what happens after. Who is arrested? Who is punished? Who is protected? And who is quietly forgotten? History shows us something brutal. Mob violence thrives when religion becomes a weapon. The state hesitates. Accountability is selective. Afghanistan, despite war, instability, and global stigma, acknowledged its failure in Farkhunda's case. The question now is not emotional. It is historical. Will Dipu Chandra receive at least the level of justice Farkhunda received? History does not judge intentions. It judges outcomes. Justice is not speeches. Justice is not silence. Justice is not waiting for outrage to fade. Justice is arrests, trials, punishment, and remembrance. Farkhunda Malikzada was burned, but her name survived. If Dipu Chandra is denied justice, history will record something devastating. That in the 21st century, in a nation founded on rule of law, a man burned twice. Once by fire, once by indifference. And history never forgets that. When mobs replace courts and silence replaces justice, civilization itself is on trial.